Hello everybody and welcome back to a brand new Wordsmith YouTube video. My name is called Joshua and I am your Wordsmith. Thank you so much for joining me for this video. It's been a while since we've covered Dimash, or at least it feels that way for you guys. I have actually recorded quite a few Dimash reactions and vocal analysis videos. There have been so many comments made about the song that it's a little bit unusual. So I've done my own research into the song and I did find out that this is the song from The Fifth Element. And The Fifth Element was a 1997 movie and Bruce Willis acted in it. It's a popular movie, you would know it. Everyone does remember the operatic sort of piece done by the blue alien and the fight scene going on while she's singing. It's a really difficult piece. I mean, it's sung by an alien, which is sort of trying to convey that, okay, this is an alien-like thing to do and humans can't really do it. And also there was a lot of electronic manipulation and editing going on in that piece. So the tones weren't exactly 100% raw and pure. The very fact that Dimash is covering this song though, maybe it makes sense. I have been calling him an alien for a while now, so who knows? So it's the Diva Dance scene from The Fifth Element. Really looking forward to this. So let's just go ahead and dive straight in. But before we do me a favor, hit that red subscribe button below if you're into this type of content, and give me a like. It'll really help out with the YouTube algorithm as well. But for now, let's just go ahead and dive straight into it. Okay, here we go.
Концерт мынау жатыр ма ағайын, шамалы болса да. Сеңге жобасының финалында орын алған ағайын. Сіздер үшін.
So I knew he was going to do it. It's just that the fact that he's doing it, it just seems so unreal. So I took my headphone out and I was actually working out my keyboard. We're in G. Started off in G. His falsetto is so beautifully supported. For a man to have that type of support in his falsetto, the control that you need to have is just, it's unbelievable. And I don't talk about his falsetto enough. It really is brilliant. His head voice control and the control he has of this register for a male is phenomenal. And it really is amazing because this piece was written for a female opera singer and he's maybe a semitone down, which really isn't that much of a difference at all. He's a man and singing this. That's insane. He's very countertenor in his range and very bel canto in his vocal styling here in the song. So I suppose I should probably explain what that is. So what is bel canto? What's countertenor? So bel canto is a style of singing that emphasizes this beautiful, smooth and controlled type of vocalizing, and it's quite full. It's even toned throughout the vocal range as well. It is characterized by a strong emphasis on breath control, phrasing and expressiveness. All of that which we have seen so far with Dimash in Diva Dance. And the countertenor, on the other hand, is a specific vocal range or type often used in opera and choral music, where the singer's voice lies above the bass and tenor ranges but below the high soprano. Most countertenors are male and they typically sing falsetto or a head voice, like we're seeing here with Dimash. Therefore, the difference between bel canto and countertenor is that bel canto is a style of singing that can be applied to any vocal range, while countertenor refers to a specific vocal range or a type. Okay, hope that makes sense. Let's keep going. How are you doing this? Okay, so let's just start off with the fact that he was doing staccatos. The staccato was just outstanding, by the way, and he was in that staccato with absolute perfect pitch. It was outstanding. The fact that he was able to return and go in and out of that staccato with perfect intonation is just outstanding to me. Again, I'm going to have to explain what that is. So intonation is referring to the pitch accuracy or ability to play or sing in tune. In music, intonation is an important aspect of performance and involves accurately matching pitch, maintaining pitch stability, and accurately tuning intervals. Proper intonation can contribute significantly to the clarity and harmony of music, while really poor intonation can generally lead to a very unpleasant experience for us musically. So yeah, the fact that he has perfect intonation here is no surprise. I have heard he has absolute pitch. It's an essential element in creating a strong and effective musical communication among performers and the experience of the audience, and Dimash does that excellently. We also spoke about staccato. Staccato is a term used in music that indicates a style of playing or singing where the notes are short, detached, and sharply emphasized. Now, staccato, why that name? It's Italian. It comes from the Italian word staccare. I don't know why I'm doing this. Essentially, all that means is detached. Staccato notes are typically played or sung with a quick and precise type of attack. Staccato is used to create a rhythmic or percussive effect in music, and it is commonly used in a variety of musical genres, including classical, jazz, and pop music. Okay? Hope that makes a little bit more sense to you guys. So this is a short video, and we have been pretty technical anyway, and I hope it's been beneficial and you guys have enjoyed it so far. But let's get back to Dimash's insane vocal mastery. Oh. Wow. Wait, going back to that again. So he started down there in F2. And that's outstanding. Given that we've heard staccato somewhere in the 6th octave, that means he's traveling 3.5, 4 octaves, which isn't uncommon for him. He's just got that crazy vocal range that, yeah, it beggars belief, in all honesty. There was something that he did there that was really interesting. When he went from the F2 and he sort of just went all the way up, he was going from his chest voice and he moved through the passaggio into his head voice. Okay, so another technical term. I'm going to explain that. As I explain these terms, my hope is that you guys are edified, but it needs to be simple enough that it sticks in the head. So, hope you guys enjoyed. If you don't, let me know in the comment section below, and I'll just, make edits in my delivery moving forward. Let me explain what passaggio is for those of you who are unfamiliar. So, passaggio, also known as passage or transition, is a term used in singing and refers to the range of notes where a singer's voice shifts from one vocal registration to another. Every individual's voice has natural breaks or shifts within their vocal range. Now, where the singer's voice may change from chest voice to head voice or falsetto, so these shifts are referred to as passaggio or vocal bridges. And navigating these bridges smoothly and efficiently is an essential part of developing a healthy and well-rounded vocal or singing technique. Now, is it a surprise that Dimash can do this? Of course not. We've heard it many times before. Singers can work on training their voices to transition smoothly through these passaggio by using specific vocal exercises designed to strengthen and coordinate the vocal folds, the vocal muscles needed for each register. So the location of that break in a singer's range may vary depending on factors such as age, gender, and even vocal styling. Dimash, being 28, 29 years old, a male, but singing a song that was originally created for a female, knowing that he has that soprano range and he can sing all the way, I think the lowest I've heard him go is B2, all the way up to D8. And the D8, by the way, was from Unforgettable Day, Gaku. I did a video on that. If you haven't watched it, please feel free to do so. I remember in that video I was saying D9, and thankfully you guys in the comment section corrected me and got me a D8, which I wasn't surprised by. I did use a frequency meter and it did match up with the D8. So thank you guys for that again. But on this occasion, we have F sharp 2 at the bottom when he was in his chest voice, passaggio, and then transitioning beautifully into his head voice. So excellent there by Dimash. Absolutely perfect. Let's keep going. Staccato again. Dimash. Oh, it's over. Okay. Yeah, there was a really short video. I was hearing a lot of Queen of the Night types of vibes. He was hitting that type of note. I think it was F6 that she hit. And I heard that a little bit there. And it's just super impressive at the fact that a man can sing this song at all. I mean, he did sing it from a semitone down when he started. And that's, you know, that barely makes a difference. The fact that he's a man and can sing it is just... I have heard a few renditions of this done by other female opera singers. And I gotta say, this is my favorite so far. By quite a distance. It's the most impressive I've heard. And of course it comes from him. Who else would it come from? I have heard he did the song with someone else in China, I believe. I can't remember the name of the person, but if you do know, let me know in the comment section below. If you'd like me to react to that, I'd react to that too. There are a few more Dimash videos that I am going to do, but before I talk about that, let us have some closing thoughts. There is a lot to admire and marvel at from this type of performance with Dimash. The truth is, singers like this have an ability, they have a God-given gift, and they tend to stand out from everyone else in the room. They sing better than 99.9% of people. The more I'm listening to Dimash, and I think it's like 7 or 8 videos now, can't really remember, but all of it has just been so fantastic, and I have experienced something new about his vocal every single time. And I'm also exploring more things about his vocal technique in his dynamic movements. Like, for example, I think in the last one he was skipping whilst belting a F5, which is absolutely insane, and that's crazy to me. And then staccato, F sharp 2, moving through passaggio, no discernible break in his voice. It's outstanding, it's amazing, it's a hallmark of a great singer. There's not much that can be said about that, other than he is rewriting the rule book as I'm learning more and more about vocal theory. And, you know, as you study this stuff, they tell you, okay, if you're a countertenor, if you're a tenor, this is what you can do, here are your limitations. And that's how they tend to classify you. When the song started out, I thought countertenor, and then as it continued on, I was just remembering, wait, hold on, he is not just doing countertenor stuff, or in one song he can switch into 3 different voices. In SOS, I think there were 4 or 5 voices that I heard. And that is just, it's really difficult for someone who is studying music, learning about classifications, learning about the archetype of genres and all of that stuff, to come across someone, to witness someone who just breaks all of those barriers. And, you know, that's just something that's really, really crazy to me. But I'm grateful nonetheless for this journey, and I'm thankful for all of you who have been giving me these suggestions. And I really do appreciate it. And guys, if you have any more, please leave them in the comment section below. If you are looking forward to me doing more reactions and more analysis videos, please subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell next to it, and give me a like. Really helps me out. And I've got extra content that is coming on another platform. That's going to be a big announcement that I'll be making on my Facebook and Instagram. If you aren't following me there, please do. We're going to have loads of updates there very, very soon. But guys, thank you so much for joining me on this video. Please be kind, be gentle, be loving, be respectful to one another, and help each other out when you can. Until the next video, guys, take care of yourselves. Have a great week. Cheers.